Yo, what up, guys? Want to do a review for a movie I just checked out by Mondo Macabro called The Inheritors, and I had never heard of this, but the cover had me intrigued, just him with the little swastika necklace and stuff. I always liked movies like this. I like Nazi exploitation movies. I like American History X, and from what I understood, this was like a character study of a suburban kid who gets enthralled in like the world of neo-Nazism. And I grew up playing in punk bands and listening to punk music and at shows, so I grew up around a lot of neo-Nazis. I know a lot of people that were into this and dressed like it and stuff, so I could relate to a certain sense. I wasn't a neo-Nazi, but I knew a lot of people that were, and it was something that just to have, went on a lot in Florida. But yeah, essentially this movie, it starts out this kid here. He's a normal suburban kid. His mother's like really overbearing and his dad is kind of just working all the time, absent. And he ends up befriending this kid at his school who is part of this like neo-Nazi gang and all that, like a Hitler Youth. And he ends up introducing the main kid here to that Hitler Youth, and this kid ends up joining the ranks and getting higher and more respected. And that's the essential storyline. It's kind of the downfall of this kid, because it's kind of like in Goodfellas and stuff like that, in a sense, where you have the rise where they're king of the world, they're getting laid all the time, doing anything they want, and then there's the tragic downfall. So it's that kind of movie. I would really put this on a double bill with American History X. It's the same kind of thing pretty much. It's not as preachy as American History X. This one's more exploitive, I think. But a cool little fact about this is the director. He's an Australian guy. He was in like a cafe over in Germany or something, and a group of neo-Nazis, this was like in the late 70s, I think, a group of neo-Nazis busted into the cafe and beat up everybody in the cafe, including the director. So he decided to make a movie about the rise of this neo-Nazi culture, and he ended up kind of going undercover and living with the neo-Nazi group for like 2 years. And he fooled them thinking he was going to join it and all that, and he was doing all this stuff, but he was actually doing research for this movie. So a lot of experience, like a lot of scenes in this movie, come from his personal experiences in this neo-Nazi gang. But other than that, they say this movie's really disturbing and it was banned and all that. I could see like way back in the day it would have been, because there's a lot of like graphic sex in it and stuff, but there's not really that much brutal violence or anything really that would make this banned, really. So don't put that into effect when buying it. It's not as disturbing as they make it out to be. It's just a really enjoyable character study. Now on the back they say they compare this to Clockwork Orange, and I do see those comparisons because this kid's kind of getting brainwashed by this neo-Nazi group and all that. But I thought the acting of this main kid was really good, and really the acting all around was really solid. There's a lot of tragic moments, and just the way people react to him is really believable. So I really enjoyed it for that fact. Now I also gotta say this movie came out in '83, and so it looks okay. It's not the best Blu-ray I ever seen. It's a really dirty print, but it's cool just to have it, because I don't think this was available on DVD or anything in the US. I think it was only on a VHS tape. But this is a German film, so there is German language, but you can use an English language track, but it's not going to sync up with the lips, obviously, because it's originally in German. But they do have English subtitles and stuff, so that is cool. There's a little 8-page booklet, and that's about it. So not a whole lot of features, but it's cool just to have the movie. I think you can get this for like 15, 16 bucks top. So I definitely give it a recommendation if you're into that kind of movie. It was pretty fun, entertaining. It kept me kind of entertained throughout the whole thing. And if you're like fascinated by neo-Nazism or the Hitler Youth in general, this is definitely a good movie. If you like American History X, I definitely recommend it. And it's just cool just to have a movie that's been just forgotten and banned about. So it's always cool finding little hidden gems like this. So yeah, that's my review for The Inheritors. Anyways, guys, peace.